Hey everybody, Sean Hatzell here, the owner of Get Lean in 12 and Stubborn Fat Expert for people over 35 years old. And in today's short exercise video, I'm going to talk about the three biggest myths about lifting weights. Most people think that lifting weights, number one, makes you bulky. And this is a big mistake that is particularly made by women because they don't want to bulk up. But in reality, if you have a pear or an apple-shaped body and all you do is diet and do cardio, now you just shrink down and you become a smaller pear or apple. So you might be smaller, but because you didn't lift weights, you're just becoming a smaller version of what you currently are. Conversely, when you lift weights and you add weights into that equation, so now you got a sound diet, you got cardio, and you have weight training, that's what I call strategic synergy. When you work all three of these areas together and they create synergy with each other, now when you shrink down from a smaller pear or apple, you have something nice and leaned and toned and sculpted, sexy muscle to show for it when you're done. The biggest myth number two is that high reps tone you up. This is a myth. Getting tone is all about lowering your body fat, and you do that by creating synergy. So 70% of the results is going to come from your nutrition. You're probably aware of this by now. That's why you always hear the saying, abs are made in the kitchen. And that's mostly true, but you still need synergy. You still need to weight train, and you still need to strategically do high intensity and even some low intensity cardio. And by working your strength training, your cardio program, and your diet together, that is what's going to tone you up. One advantage to doing higher reps is it does stimulate a lot of lactate. When you feel the burn in your muscle, when you get up to about reps 15 to 25, and you feel that burn, that sensation is an indicator that you're releasing more lactate, which is a precursor to growth hormone. So high reps do have benefits, but you need to be working your muscles in all rep ranges if you want to build lean tone muscle and lower your body fat. So you want to be using some sets in the 6 to 8 rep range, some in the 10 to 12 range, and some in the 15 to 25 range to get that growth hormone release. And then myth number three is that lifting weights builds muscle. This is partially true, but it's really not, because it's not lifting weights that produces the results, it's lifting and lowering. In other words, the negative portion, or the eccentric versus the concentric contraction, actually stimulates more muscle fibers than lifting weights. So if all you do is lift weights and then you just lower them down without resistance, you're only doing half the work, and that's going to equal half the results. And then there was a recent study that was done. They divided three groups. One group did some isometric training, one group did their regular normal routine, these were experienced lifters, and the other group used nothing but eccentric or negative contractions. And what they found out is at the end of like 5 or 6 weeks, the eccentric group gained more muscle and lost more fat than the other two groups. So again, it's not lifting weights that produces the results, it's lifting and lowering. My recommendation is that when you're doing an exercise, you lower the weight for twice as long as it took you to lift it. So if it takes you 3 seconds to lift, you want to lower for a count of 6. Hopefully, this gives you a snapshot of the three biggest myths about building muscle and toning up your body. As a free gift for taking time out of your busy day to check this out, somewhere around this video, I posted a link to my free report called the Over 40 Stubborn Fat Sequence. So I want you to do me a favor. If you got something out of this video, please click the like button, share it, and then tap that link, and you'll download this free PDF that will introduce you to a 12-minute metabolic trick that's specifically designed for the hormonal condition of people over 35 years old. So if you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s, you're going to want to download this PDF to your device immediately, because it's going to show you how you can reactivate your declining fat loss hormones in just 12 minutes when you wake up or before going to bed a few times of the week. And then you can actually increase your metabolic rate for up to 48 hours after just one of these 12-minute sessions. It's the same 12-minute metabolic trick that's helped me maintain under 10% body fat since 1998, and it's the same 12-minute metabolic trick that my wife Karen and I always fall back on when we're in a hurry. So thanks for watching this, and keep going strong.